Hey, this is John Levin of Dawkins, and you're watching CMS TV.
Welcome to Monday, and it looks like Rumble is all fucked up.
Yeah, of course Rumble decides not to work. What the hell? I'll work on it while we go. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm wonderful. I got a person watching. It looks like my internet's about to die, and
And Rumble's
ain't
dead.
working. So yeah, we're going strong. Way to start out today.
Yeah, we are off and running. Holy shit. All right. Well,
We'll reschedule the band and
yeah, no kidding. Jeez.
call it a day.
I'll fix it here. Give me a second. So what's going on, man?
I don't know. There's storms rolling through, so maybe that's why internet is all fucked up and everything else is all messed up.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what is going on here with the Rumble. That is definitely new to me, but
I'm cooking spaghetti downstairs on the crock pot, so the house is going to start smelling real nice here in a couple hours.
And the humidity will turn into being about 1,000% in your house.
No, it's like, dude, I have the air set to 63, so
So you won't even notice.
You could turn the oven on to 500. I wouldn't notice that that it's getting warm in here.
That's funny. Oh man! So what's going on?
Nothing. I see you're working, so I'm trying to.
No, go ahead. I do this all the time. I can walk. I can walk and talk.
So the Olympic ceremonies happened the other night. We haven't been on since they took place, and a little bit of backlash.
Yeah, I mean, Gojira kicked ass. I will say that. If you like that band, they kicked ass.
I don't know who that is.
Of course not. They're France's biggest export.
Oh, good, France. After watching what they did in the opening ceremony, they can kiss my ass. And
well, they were the band that was playing in the castle with all the Marie Antoinettes going.
Yeah, I saw Snoop Dogg roaming around and dancing to stuff. Some rapper that was French that really sucked ass, and then of course the debacle that was
the gay Paris.
Yes, I guess mocking the Last Supper, if you will.
Right.
Although, if you listen to the French explanation now, the Olympic Committee's explanation, no, it's a Dionysus. It's a big long thing. If you just go to Mike Jaselka's frickin' page, he'll give you the entire rundown on what it actually means because he knows everything, and he tells everybody to get out of their foxhole and not be upset by this because it's just Fox that is a.
Oh, the foxhole. I get it.
Yes.
I get it. They're foxhole.
Yes, and so he created quite the stir amongst people that are fans or friends of this show, and so it was quite upsetting. And of course, I can't keep my mouth shut at all. Now, did you see that whole thing?
I watched for a little bit and then I turned it off. I was like, I can't be part of this. I'm and I think I've told you this before. I'm definitely interested in the Olympics. I actually do enjoy Olympics. I've been to an Olympics games. I've been to the ones in Korea, and I had probably the most fun time of my entire life was that 3 weeks that I was at the ones in Korea. So I am an Olympic fan. And opening day ceremonies is a big deal. So I did it was Thursday or Friday, whatever day it was. I turned it on and I was watching it and I saw Gojira absolutely kicking ass in that castle with all the fire burning and the Marie Antoinette heads all chopped off and shit. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty sweet. And, but then the other stuff started and I was like, ugh, I can't be a part of this. I just cannot be a part of this. So yeah, I saw most of it.
But over the weekend, once again, because I can't control myself, I keep seeing shit going crazy up there. Everything good?
I don't know. It's on. It's on. Rumble's having some sort of an issue, but it is on Rumble. I just have to keep rearranging shit. But that's fine. Whatever.
So over the weekend, of course, because I can't keep my mouth shut, I keep commenting on people's things and think that they're more educated and telling me to educate myself. And of course, I at that point I have to tell them to F off because, what I do for a living is education. And so, everybody keeps explaining, oh, no, it's not mocking the Christian religion. You Christians are just heathens and hypocrites and assholes. Okay.
Well, then why did Fat Jesus say that it was like a grand statement for, transgenders across the world?
And why did the director of it, one, have a history of doing things like that, and two, admitted to doing it and apologized for doing it after he got the backlash? Why did the bishops of France say this is a mockery? Why did the Vatican come out and say it's a mockery? I'm assuming those people are fairly educated in what the Last Supper should look like, and probably have an opinion on what was displayed there at the Olympic Games.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It was not this alleged show of Greek art.
No.
It just wasn't. It was meant to take a slap at Christians and what, I'm not exactly Johnny Christian guy, but you know what? The Olympics themselves is supposed to be about unity of all people and all. That's what the fucking rings mean. Is to, unite and have everybody unite in the spirit of sport. And this wasn't it. This was like, okay, those of you that have traditional ideas, fuck you. And it's like, you know what? No, fuck you. Turning it off.
Yeah, and I'm not going to watch any more of it. I mean, I'm just not.
No, it's
I'm not going to watch Simone Biles and her mental health issues and everything else. I'm just not going to put up with it. I'm not going to watch Snoop Dogg dance around smoking joints in France. I'm just not going to do this garbage anymore with this left. I'm not going to watch LeBron James, who sat down for the national anthem and didn't give a shit to stand for it, carrying the American flag. Get the hell out of here. I'm done with this garbage.
Yeah, LeBron carrying the flag to me is more insulting than the trans Last Supper, to be honest, because he doesn't represent this nation. He's a piece of shit. I mean, he is everything bad with this nation, and he's the representative. Nah, I don't think so. Not for me.
I mean, it's really getting bad. I mean, like the Jewish team, whatever it is, wanted to wear pins saying something to the effect of "Bring them home."
Yeah.
And they were denied wearing those pins. Yet a Palestinian boxer, because they said no political statements.
Right. That's funny. Hello to you too, Toomey.
So the Jewish team is not allowed to wear these pins that said "Bring them home." A Palestinian boxer, by the way, there is no actual country called Palestine, but the Palestinian boxer wore a shirt with planes dropping bombs on children as a political statement, saying that that's what Israel is doing to the Gazan children, or whatever you want to call them. But that was allowed. But the Israel team not allowed to wear pins saying "Bring them home."
No.
So what's going on in the Olympics is a shame and a sham, and I refuse to watch it. Bob talked about it a little bit this morning, talking about France, talking about, hey, look, I wish all of I guess most of our athletes, except for LeBron James, good health, and I hope that they do well, and I hope they bring home their medals, and they work very hard all their lives to get there. But I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
And it's sad because I used to watch it, and I wanted to watch it, but I can't. I mean, they made a joke out of the Olympic Games.
Well, I mean, look, everybody has their own line, which is what they gotta evaluate. I'm not, and I've said this before on every show I do. I'm definitely not one of these guys that's like everybody should do what I'm doing and boycott and but all that kind of shit. I'm definitely not that guy. Do you? If you want to watch it, watch it. If you're okay with that kind of shit and a large amount of the population being shit on and you don't care, then watch it.
I mean, I guess my point is that the Olympic Games don't excite me that much that I have to really give a shit to turn it on at 8:00 at night. I mean, I could care less. So, I mean, if they're going to disrespect me and half this country or more, then you know what? Then fine. I mean, not that they care if I watch or not. They don't.
They don't. I'll tell you who cares. I'll tell you who cares. Peacock, NBC.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were an NBC representative and you probably shelled out $1 billion with a B to get the fucking Olympics, and then you're not even 20 minutes into the show and this kind of shit happens?
Right.
Oh, man. You got to think there's somebody that's got a gun in their mouth standing on the end of a skyscraper looking to jump off and shoot themselves on the way down.
Yeah, it's
bad.
It was real bad, and I mean, look, the entertainment is what it is. I didn't get the entertainment just because I'm as French as I get is French fries, even though I don't eat anymore. So
right,
it is what it is. I could give a shit less. Who was that? We had some rapper dude that I didn't understand even a little bit of it. Obviously, because he was speaking French, but.
Yeah, the only band I really saw was Gojira, and I love them anyway. So that
what
was
is
why.
Gojira? I don't even know what Gojira is.
It's like modern metal, man. They kick ass. Let me find the Olympic performance real quick. They're great.
But I mean, again, it goes back to social media. We're never going to get this country together. I don't care what Mike Jasilka has in mind. We are never going to bring this country together ever.
Dude, I've been saying that forever. Dude, it's done. It's over. I keep telling you that. You keep saying, no, but what about? There's no what about. It's fucking done.
I'm not saying what about. I'm saying there's got to be a solution. Either that or the Lord comes down and we all just go to hell.
That's it. We're done. We are on a fast track toward the apocalypse or Mad Max or nuclear war or something. It's over. This thought that there's somehow going to be happiness again in this world is over.
Now, can we agree? You got music you're going to play?
I got Gojira here. This is them at the Olympics. Here we go. Enough of that. Oh, this ain't the video. It's pretty heavy for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I would imagine that there was a lot of housewives that did not know what to do with this.
Yeah, it's. I guess I like it. It's all right.
It's heavy, man. I love them. They're a great band. They're definitely, and I'm sure they got it. I think they're like the biggest band in France because it's France. I mean, can you name another artist from France?
No, other than the rap guy that like Snoop Dogg liked, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Please.
I don't know, man. I'm so frustrated anymore. Again, I mean, I'm not going to talk about social media for the next third show in a row, but being on it again, I got called all kind of names because I was saying, "Hey, man, why do you got to disrespect the religion, man? What are you doing?" You realize if they would have done the same friggin' thing to Islam and mocked it the way that they did on the Olympics, there would have been bombs flying.
Yeah.
And they're going to sit here and bitch because we're complaining about it being Christians. You can
but
walk
again,
all over Christians and shit all over them, and it's fine. You do to any other religion, maybe Jewish now, but forget about it.
Here's why. You just said why. The answer is because the Christians won't do dick about it. The Christians will be all butthurt and put a fucking special banner on their Facebook page. Say what you want about radical Muslims. I think they're fucking ridiculous too. But God knows nobody fucks with them. Why? Because you know you will die if you do. Maybe if Christians were a little more tough and the Christians showed up and hacked off some fucking French artist's head today, you wouldn't see this happen twice, now would you?
But see,
Christians are pussies.
But you can't even stand up for yourself on Facebook or
why
Twitter
should you?
Or anything else.
And so then why should anybody respect you if they're not afraid of you?
I stood up for myself on one post yesterday. One post.
And what did it get?
This is ridiculous. I got attacked from every angle known to man.
Yeah. By
these leftist fucking fools. Now, I'm going to say it, and I don't care. You can disagree or whatever, but
that's fine.
This is the problem with the left. All of this is a problem with the left. This trans nonsense is a problem with the left. What's going on in this country with attack on Christians and white males is on the left. Dude, Clay Travis?
Yeah, I know Clay Travis.
Buck Sexton, guys got
Outkick.
Clay Travis got a handwritten note threatening his life because he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
There was an old man in Michigan who was putting a Trump sign in his front yard, got run over by a 20-year-old fucking leftist idiot, and he died because he's a Trump supporter. I was driving home today. There was a truck who had a Trump flag waving in the back of his bed. I honked at him, waved at him. The next car that was behind him flipped me off and yelled, "Fuck you," out the window to me.
Right. But what
this is a problem on the left.
But what are you doing about it?
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to turn around and go kick his ass? I got one leg. Okay, I don't have that.
Well, this is how you solve it. That's how you solve it.
I'm going to start shooting people?
No, but I guarantee you, if you whip it out when they fucking yell at you, they're going to hit the gas and move. That's why. Because Christians are pussies.
This is a problem.
Christians are always looking to find some way to softly and nicely talk it out. Well, you know what? The time for that is over. This is why the left is winning. I'm not a leftist. You know that. I'm not a leftist. But I love the fact that people, and you know this about me because you've been around me, nobody is 100% comfortable around me because you just don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know that if you say the wrong thing that I won't fucking bite your goddamn face off. And that's what you have to be. If you want attacks on you and your belief system to stop, and this is across the board, you have to be stronger. You have to make somebody know that they're going to really pay for it if they fuck with you. And if enough people do that, this bullshit will stop. It'll stop.
You're right. The problem is with the right, I guess. I mean, the problem is with the left, but the right doesn't do anything about it. The right doesn't stand up for themselves, doesn't do anything.
You can't blame the left for taking advantage of a situation that the right is giving them. The right's letting it happen.
Talking to another politician, are you going to charge the head of the Secret Service with perjury because she lied when she was testifying.
No.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens here. We tried that before and it doesn't really go anywhere because the DOJ doesn't want to. See, that's our problem. We don't do anything.
No, we don't.
We're so busy writing letters and having committees and everything else. We need to stand up and fucking do something, dude. Something.
No, I know.
By
the way, you were offended. I just want to go backwards real quick for a second. You were offended by the opening ceremonies?
Yeah.
I've got this exclusive video of the closing ceremonies being practiced. Would you like to see that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here you go. Looks like it's going to be a hell of a closing ceremony.
Can't wait to watch that one. That is exclusive video right here on the Seth Williams Show.
That's right. You won't get that anywhere else, folks.
Ain't going to get that anywhere else. But I don't know.
Go ahead. Yeah, I as far as the secrets, as Cheadle, she ain't getting shit. They're not going to do shit to her. They already got what they needed out of her. She closed it up. You know what she's going to get? A book deal. That's what she's going to get. A $10 million book deal for taking the bullet.
Do you think we're close to riots and hell in the streets?
No. Christians are pussies. Right-leaning people are pussies.
Let me just say this. One, Bob France has a new parody song out that he wanted me to promote on the show.
Okay.
That it's on my Facebook page. You can check it out if you want to. It's about Kamala Harris. But let's say, for instance, this fool who's running for office, though, who's running for president.
Cackling Kamala?
Yeah, she is seriously as smart as the desk that I'm sitting at. And that's only got 3 legs, too. It's missing a leg also. Now, if she wins...
Yeah.
Do you think that the right will say, I've had enough, we're going out?
No. Dude, the right proved it when they let their businesses be burned down. They ain't doing nothing. Nothing. They've got all the guns and they just continue to get walked all over. What does that say? When you have all the weaponry, when you have all of the arsenal to stop this shit dead, and you don't, what does that say? The right is always worried about the reaction instead of just doing it. The left doesn't care. That's the biggest difference. The left, you can have idiots like, what's his name on CNN? The black dude that just is as racist as could be. The czar guy. Van Jones.
Van Jones, yeah.
You can have the Van Joneses of the world or what's the attorney, Crumpton, something?
Yeah.
Benjamin Crumpton or Jamel Hill or whatever that just constantly Joy Reid. Pick a name. Scarborough, Olbermann, whatever. And they can say ad nauseum the dumbest shit that is absolutely offensive to anybody on the other side. But no one does a goddamn thing about it. So why would they stop? Why would they stop?
Do you think
well, hold on. But every time you challenge the other way, if somebody challenges a right-leaning person, they stop. They stop going forward. There's only a few examples of people that have not stopped. And when they don't stop, they win. Look at Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson was attacked on every level known to man. He said, fuck you, I'm not going to shut up, I'm going to go even harder at people. And what happened? He literally has the biggest podcast in the world now. He passed Joe Rogan in months, mere months. Why? Because he stood up. That's the biggest problem. Right-leaning people are afraid of me and you have talked about this a dozen times, dude. They're afraid of being labeled a racist, a homophobe, a transphobe, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you just got to say, yeah, I am. By your definition, of course, I'm a racist. I say that all the time. I'm a racist. I am a racist. By everybody's definition of what, if I can't tell a joke and I can't dare say something bad about somebody that is not my race, then I'm a racist. Fine, I don't care. I'll wear that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a Metallicaist too, goddammit.
Left has the government, politicians on their side, and the media, oh, by the way.
And the media, but you got to change that. You just have to change it.
I'm convinced that there's going to be a breaking point at some point, and the right will stand up, and there's going to be hell on streets.
Never.
If they start trying to take guns, if they start trying to do something like that, I think there's going to be hell on the streets.
Guns is the only way. It won't be any other issue. I mean, every other issue has been challenged, and the right caves like a bunch of pussies. It's that simple.
Right. Well, on that note.
Yeah. Sorry, Sean, in the waiting room. We didn't mean to have you walk into this shithole.
But I'm still going to ask you about it. Shall we go to our guest? Should we play some music here? So let's change it up, lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's lighten it up. We started very serious. Let's lighten it up with some awesome. Well, I guess lightening it up is not what you say about this band. Let's heavy it up.
Yes,
with the best kind of heavy. Let's play a little bit of the Four Horsemen, who will be coming here to Lorraine in September.
Yep.
And I would suggest everybody goes out and sees them because they really kick ass. So let's play a little bit of music, and we'll come back with Sean from the Four Horsemen to talk all about the band and coming here and all that good stuff right here on the Seth Williams Show. This episode of the CMS Network is brought to you by our sponsor, Blackout Coffee. If you are a coffee lover, you will love what they are selling over at Blackout Coffee. Make sure you get yourself some. The only thing woke about this company is the drinker of the coffee, because it gives you quite a jolt. I am a personal fan of the Brutal Awakening Dark Roast, but everybody's a little bit different. Make sure you get what is your favorite today. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. Use the promo code CHRIA20 to save 20% on your first order. It's that simple. So one more time, blackoutcoffee.com. That is the link, or use the full link if you're going to shop around. That is scrolling on the bottom, and get yourself some of the best coffee that is out there today. blackoutcoffee.com.